Good morning, happy Saturday. It's always happy on a Saturday morning. My usual routine on a Saturday is that I go for a run and then I walk the dog. But today the weather is rubbish, so I'm going to try and combine the two. I'm going to walk the dog to the park and then we'll have a few laps of running around the park while we're there, which will be very exciting. He doesn't look very excited at the moment. He's sulking in his bed because he's wondering why we haven't gone out yet. So we better get going.
Alright, we've got Max all set up with his GoPro. His head's in the way. There it is. You ready to go running? Let's go. He's a good lad. We stopped after a couple of laps to play with Max's toy for a little bit. Is that fun? He's a good boy. What wasn't a good idea was me wearing this hoodie and my usual dog walking gear. It's too warm. Should have worn my running stuff. Even though it's raining, it's still lovely being up here. Nice and relaxing early on a Saturday morning. It's very easy to forget that these formal gardens are here in Sherdley Park. They're very nice, aren't they, Max? Lovely and peaceful in here. It kind of looks like it should be Fred Flintstone's patio set. We've got the table here, little table. Over there, look. It's a stone bench. It's kind of old, this stuff. See, there's a little stone tablet here as well. It's got a crest on it, but it's really worn, so you can't see what it is. Do you know what it is, Max? He just wants to sniff stuff. Also, he wants his toy back. Well, I suppose we better do some more running. Let's go. Our time in the park has come to an end, Max. Oh no. Should we run home as well? Get rid of that little bit of extra energy. Come on.
That was really fun. That was a great way to start the day. Now, I'm going to go and edit some videos for you guys because I like to stay a couple of days ahead to make sure that we've always got some content for you. I'm going to have some breakfast as well because I'm ready for some cereal now. And then we'll see you guys at lunchtime when Stevie finishes work. I found a Stevie. Did you have a nice morning at work?
It's work, innit? Is that alright?
Yeah. We're in St Helens now. Got a few errands to run and then we're going to grab some lunch. Summer entertainment going on in the streets. There's Summer Streets Festival. A magic show or something.
I can smell donuts.
Yeah. Can't eat donuts though. Donuts are bad.
Why?
Like you're trying to be healthy.
Well, donuts and ice cream, man.
I had an ice cream last week. And this is official Disney licensed carnival.
No.
Not quite sure what this is. Baby giraffe being helped along behind it. Summer Streets Festival. Pretty cool, it's good to see something a bit different going on with the town.
Yeah, usually like St Helens is quite boring, there's not a lot going on, there's not many people.
Good to see some sort of events going on to bring people into the town centre and get people using the place.
It's good to see like old old style entertainment, like the little puppet show and the ribbon twirlers and Katoomba again.
Yeah, it's
that children still enjoy.
quite a variety of stuff going on for all ages, really, for kids and adults. I'm quite hungry now because it's like nearly 2 o'clock and we're not eating any lunch yet, so heading to Wetherspoon and get some lunch.
I've been eating biscuits at work.
You've been eating biscuits at work?
Yeah.
You're eating biscuits without me, eh?
No, Saturday afternoon ritual of having lunch in Wetherspoons.
It's loud. Every time the football was on.
Yeah, much to Stevie's annoyance, the football season has restarted. Stevie loves football. I quite like football. I'm not bothered about this game though. We've ordered our food anyway. It's quite loud. Ear defenders in here sometimes.
The food's here. There's got a pastrami bagel with an Italian soup. New York pastrami bagel.
With mustard, mayonnaise and pickle and rocket.
It's pretty tasty. Can't that. It's pretty good. It's got a burrito. Today I've got the vegetarian 5-bean chili. Me and a veggie for lunch today. Of course, all you can see at the moment is a foil container. Pretty tasty.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah. I almost always have the burrito. It's very good.
Almost always.
Always have the burrito.
Always have the burrito.
Always have the burrito. I hope nobody's to cinema in a minute. We're going to go watch Dunkirk.
I hope the chairs are comfy because my back's hurting.
Dunkirk was a really good film. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. It's quite difficult to enjoy a film on that kind of subject matter, but the filmmaking was really impressive. Visually, very impressive film to look at. Some of the techniques that were used in the film, so you'd see the same event multiple times from different perspectives at kind of different timelines throughout the film. I thought that was a really interesting technique that was used. Definitely recommend going watching it if you haven't done already. It's been out a few weeks already. We only just got around to watching it today. Now it's time to go and get some food together. Some cooking on the go now. We're frying some chicken up in here. We're having a beer again. Got to have a beer while you're cooking away. Tonight I'm drinking Piston Head Custom Lager, which is like a craft lager. I've got all of the pinkness out of the chicken and I've added in the veg, which is some onions, peppers and mushrooms, which we've cut up into nice big chunks because you want nice big chunks of veg in your Chinese chicken curry. While the main part of the dish is happily cooking away there, started to prepare the salt and pepper chips that are going to go with this. What I've done is obviously chop some potatoes up into chip shapes. I've given them a good spray with some Fry Light, which is good if you're into your healthy cooking. And then in this big bowl I've shaken it all up. Now we're going to cover that up and, interestingly, we're going to put this in the microwave for 10 minutes. This is before it goes in the oven. Interesting step, but it definitely works to get some tasty chips. Now that veg and stuff in there is approaching looking nicely cooked, we're going to add in a special secret ingredient, which is some chip shop style mushy peas. This is a very northern English ingredient, but it adds a really nice extra flavour to a Chinese chip shop style curry. I think it's really good anyway. I've stirred those mushy peas in now. We're just going to let this cook for a couple more minutes and then all this needs to come out of the pan and into a bowl while we get the sauce ready. Curry sauce that we're using is actually this Mayflower curry sauce mix. You can get in B&M of all places. I think it's in a few other shops as well, but it's £1 for a pack this big in B&M, and this will do, like it says, 9 portions on there, and I'd say that's about right. You could probably feed about 8 or 9 people from this pack. So we're going to use about half of this. I'm just going to weigh out half the pack now. Right, we've now got some cold water in the pan. What we're going to do is bring this up to the boil and mix in the curry powder at the same time. This stuff that we've already cooked is in that bowl over there. Appreciate that doesn't look very appetising at the moment, but trust me, it looks very good and tastes very good when we're finished. Curry powder's been mixed in now, so we just need to wait for this to start boiling a little bit, then we'll turn the heat back down and put the ingredients back in. You see that sauce is starting to thicken up a little bit now. We'll just wait until we start to see a few bubbles in there, and then we'll put the rest of the stuff back in. So that's all the other ingredients back in with the sauce now. Just going to let that bubble away on a low heat while we wait for the chips to cook. This stuff is actually ready to eat within a few minutes past this point, but I like to leave it a little bit longer just to let the flavour soak in a little bit more. The chips are in the oven for about 45 minutes. That's how long I usually do them for, just until they're looking nice and brown. So that's the salt and pepper chips. Just chopped the chilli up with some soy sauce and some Chinese high spice, and then I've stir fried the chips into that. And this is looking ready Ready to serve now, I think. Apparently I forgot to put onions in the salt and pepper chips. Which is what this face is all about.
I'm sure it'll be tasty.
So I'll throw it away.
No.
Look at that. It's looking pretty good. Steve is staring at me like she wants to go and eat it.
Stop recording, I want to eat my food.
So that's going to do us for today. We're going to go and eat our food now. Stevie's going to go and play our game for the evening.
Go play some Paladins with my brother.
Yeah, I'm going to catch up on some TV, maybe watch Match of the Day later and see what's been happening in today's football. The season's back. Football, come on football.
Football.
Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with our adventures. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.